From the Ryman Auditorium in Nashville, Tennessee, the country music capital of the world, it's the 927th broadcast of your Grand Ole Opry, starring tonight, Hawkshaw Hawkins.
I'm a-packing my bags and sailing to Bombay. I might as well go, you don't care if I stay. But a change of scenery might make things okay. You did me so bad I cried with all my might. I've been feeling so sad and lonely day and night. Well, there ain't nobody that wants to do me right. I'll be gone a long, long time. I'll be gone a long, long time. I'm thinking I'm a lonely heart to see. Cause you don't care for me. I'll be gone a long, long, long time. All right. Oh! I ain't gonna write to no one when I go. Won't nobody miss me, and don't you know I know? Oh, well, I can't explain it. Why did you hurt me so? I'll be gone a long, long time. I'll be gone a long, long time. I'll take my lonely heart to see. Cause you don't care for me. I'll be gone a long, long, long time. Thank you, folks, and to each and every one of you, a great big welcome to the Grand Ole Opry.
Lots of picking, singing, and fun in store tonight with Rod Brasfield, Miss June Carter, Chet Atkins, Stringbean, the Opry Square dancers, and the entire Opry gang.
And our guest stars are sort of fellas you don't have to do a lot of talking about. They're the Everly Brothers. Yes, indeed. Oh, my goodness. And right now, we'll get things started here because we're going to call out a character here from Hornwall, Tennessee, Rod Brasfield. Let's make Rod feel good.
Thank you, man. Much love. Howdy, Hawkshaw.
Hello there, Rodney.
Ned, it's good to see you, buddy.
It's good to be here.
You know, if I look sort of tired and pooped out tonight, it's because I am tired and pooped out.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's a good reason.
Well, I had a date with my gal Susan. We were sitting in the swing there in the yard.
Yeah.
And she said she'd let me kiss her every time I seen a falling star.
Uh-huh.
And the first thing I noticed is running lightning bugs in on me.
Rodney, I'll tell you, you're the dumbest thing I ever seen.
I'm the dumbest thing
Yeah.
I ever... Who's dumb?
You are.
Oh, I ain't done it.
You are so.
I may be dumb now, but I was a smart baby.
You was.
Oh, flitter, yeah. I remember when I was about 2 years old, I went in the blacksmith shop there at home,
Uh-huh.
and I picked up one of them ends off of a red-hot horseshoe,
Yes.
and they didn't nobody have to tell me to lay it down.
I think I know what you mean, Rod. Listen, I take it, Rod, that you was raised on a farm. Is that
Sure,
right?
I was raised on a farm. You know what a farm is, don't you?
Well, yes,
That's
I
a
know.
big hunk of land surrounded by a mortgage.
Oh, Rod. Listen, tell me, what do you raise on your farm?
Oh, we raise a general everything, just taters and beans and peas and carrots and okra and
Well,
stuff like that.
The stuff that you raise on the farm, what do you do with it?
Well, we eat what we can, and what we can't eat, we can.
Hey, how's that again? Say that again, Rod.
I said we eat what we can, what we can't eat, we can.
I think
I believe you're the dumb one.
I'm telling you.
Hawk, it's been nice seeing you, but I've got to go. I'm sort of in a hurry. I'm getting ready to go to Hendersonville, North Carolina.
Hendersonville?
Yeah, me and Stringbean's going up there tomorrow. We're going to drive all night.
Is that right? Well, I don't leave now.
Well, I've got to go now because I got to go by the hospital and see about my cousin Carl Brasfield.
Yeah, what happened to him?
Well, Carl broke his leg.
He broke his leg?
Yeah, you see,
How?
he got married last week and come up here to Nashville on his honeymoon.
Yes.
Married a sweet little gal named Pauline.
Uh-huh.
And they checked in the hotel over here.
Yeah.
And the bellboy knocked on the door with some ice firm.
Uh-huh.
And that fool forgot he was married and jumped out the window.
Oh, get out of here. Oh. that Rod Brasfield, he sure is something. Well, the big red carpet's all rolled out for our guest stars, and like I said before, and we're not going to stand around here doing all this talking while they can come out here and sing their hit number. So what do you say? Let's make them feel good. The Everly Brothers. Let's make them feel good. Boys, it's sure good to see you boys here on the Grand Ole Opry, but there's no use for me to ask you what you're going to sing, because I know you're going to sing your hit song. So let's hear it. Bye, bye, love. Let it go, boys.
Bye bye love, bye bye happy. Hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye bye love, bye bye sweet caress. Hello emptiness, I feel like I could die. Bye bye my love, goodbye. There goes my baby with someone new. She sure looks happy, I sure am blue. She was my baby till he stepped in. Goodbye to romance that I might have been. Bye bye love, bye bye happiness. Hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye bye love, bye bye sweet caress. Hello emptiness, I feel like I could die. Bye bye my love, goodbye. I'm through with romance, I'm through with love. I'm through with counting the stars above. And here's the reason that I'm so free. My loving baby is through with me. Bye bye love, bye bye happiness. Hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye bye love, bye bye sweet caress. Hello emptiness, I feel like I could die. Bye bye my love, goodbye. Bye bye my love, goodbye. Bye bye my love, goodbye.
Hey, Rod, they tell me you got a boat. Is that
Yeah, boy, the longest, biggest, most high-powered skiff you ever saw. And, buddy, that's the way to go. Get out on your boat, pack your pipe with cool smoking Prince Albert smoking tobacco, and I mean you're drifting into the most comfortable smoking there is.
Right, Rod. Pipe smokers enjoy Prince Albert because PA keeps all the flavor nature puts in tobacco, then brings it out richer and tastier. Pack your next pipe with PA. Always fresh, always crimp cut, always the most comfortable pipe full you ever had.
Right, Skipper. And that PA's for all you fellers who roll your own, too.
Gives you the best tasting, best making cigarette there is. Pipe smokers or making men, enjoy the natural tobacco taste of Prince Albert. It's naturally tasty, mild, cool smoking, and always fresh. It's America's largest selling smoking tobacco. That old fiddle you're hearing over there, friends, old Joe Clark, means that you're going to grab your partners now for a great big square dance, so let's all get with it.
Dance, little children, all by yourself, swing to the left and swing to the right, dance like a dance of a Saturday night. Oh, carry on, Tommy Jackson. Later around, ladies, you know, so later around, Jim, don't go, and hands up, go, and turn to the left and swing your corner, swing by yourself. Swing on, swing a little girl from Arkansas. On you go, chicken and picking up go. Later around, ladies, you know, so later around, Jen, don't go, and hands up, go. Take a little left, oh, there's chicken, dance yourself to there. Wave that ocean, wave that scene, wave that pretty home, lean hands up, go, and take a little left, sing a little tune on by yourself. Swing a little girl from Arkansas. When you go to chicken and the and picking up go. Dance to the left and dance to the right, dance like you do every Saturday night.
Well, sir, we'd like to pause now and do our sacred song for tonight. We've chosen one tonight that we hope you all know and you all might like. This one we hope that you will like. It's called A Closer Walk with Thee. I am weak, but thou art strong. Jesus, keep me from all wrong. I'll be satisfied as long as I walk. Let me walk close to thee. When my feeble life is o'er, time for me will be no more. Guide me gently, safely o'er to thy kingdom shore, to thy shore. Just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus, is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. Thank you, folks. Thank you very, very much. Well, it's picking time on the Grand Ole Opry, and that means the star of R.C. Victor Records and one of the really great guitar men any place today. And here he is, Chet Atkins. Mighty fine, Chester. Thank you very, very much. Well, sir, if you ever want to get a good look at the difference between the long and the short of it, now's your chance. My little buddy's coming out here right now. We're going to communicate here somehow. Me way up here and her way down here. And here she is, Miss June Carter. Bless her little heart.
Hello there, old Harpshoe.
Well, hello, June.
How's it feel way up there in the snow.
Snow? It is not snowing up where I'm at.
No, I tell you what, Horseshoe, I heard you out here singing.
You did?
Yeah, and I'm just tickled to death to get to be on the show with you. And every time I hear you sing like that, I just kind of stop and wonder.
You mean how I do it?
No, why you do it.
Now, June, you didn't have to say
No, I'm
that.
a Heverly Brothers fan. That's what I am. Where's them pretty little old Heverly Brothers?
You like the Everly Brothers?
I want to put them both together and go with them.
Oh, you are?
Yeah,
Oh,
go with them. That's
see,
what I like them little old boys. I like them, buddy. But you all notice when they sing, the words just kind of roll out.
Well, June, for your information, when I sing, the words just roll out.
I know, but their teeth stay in, Hawkshaw.
Well, now, for your information, my teeth stays in, too.
Yeah. They stayed in a glass of water all night long last night. It was
Well, I'll swear.
No, I'm just a kidding you,
You ain't doing me no good.
No, I like you, old buddy.
Well, bless your heart. Thank
I really do. You're the best old Horseshoe on this show.
you. Am I really?
Yeah, I got dressed up for you. Did you see my new dress?
Hey, you know, you do look pretty sharp. Where in the world did you get that dress?
This dress come from England, Horseshoe.
It did?
Yeah, they made it over there in England, and they sold it to a middleman who sold it to the wholesale dealer in the United States who sold it to the retail dealer that I bought it from. And what's worrying me is how all these folks is making a living out of this one dress that I ain't even paid for yet.
Oh, for crying out loud.
No, it's just...
Can't figure that one out, huh, gal?
No, if I ever get married, I think I'll get married in this dress.
Well,
I like this dress.
I'll tell you something. Marriage is a wonderful thing, June.
Yeah, I heard it was.
Yes, it is. There's nothing like the sound of little Peter Patter, tripping through the house.
Is that right?
That's right.
Yeah, 'cause when that little pitter-patter quits, you know them little brats is doing something they oughtn't to be doing.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's right. That's honest to goodness truth.
Well,
I tell you what, I tell you about just getting married, folks. Let me tell you, they say a husband will stick with you through trouble, buddy.
That's right.
He will, too. He'll stick with you through all the trouble that you're in that you wouldn't have been in the first place if you hadn't hauled off and married him.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I'll tell you one thing. When I got married, June, I'll tell you this. I told my wife that I was going to be the boss of the house, or I'd know the reason why.
And now you know the reason why, don't you?
Yes, I know the reason why.
No, I was just kidding you, Horseshoe. I kind of took my advice from an old lady up home.
Who's that?
Well, little old lady, she's a good friend of mine. Old Zip Fugit up there at home.
Zip Fugit? Who in the world is Zip Fugit?
Well, she lives up in the holler up there on the other side over at Bruno.
Yeah.
It's where she lives, and she told me once, and this is the truth. She said, June, don't you get married. She said, 'cause before you get married, everything's just sugar and pie.
Uh-huh.
Then after you get married, it's just rude, hog, or die.
Oh,
buddy.
I wouldn't say that. I
What you
wouldn't
said.
say that. Marriage is a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
You should talk to somebody
I've
about it.
talked to people about Horseshoe.
Who did you talk
Fact
to?
of it is, I went to the doctor and I was asking him all about getting married and everything. And I asked him, I said, I want to know if I'd live to be 100 years old if I never went out and run around all over the country with all these boys and stayed up late at night and drunk corn squeezins, and done all kind of bad things like that. Would I live to be 100 years old?
What'd he say?
Well, he said, I don't know, honey, but it'll sure seem like it.
Hey! Oh, Say, Grant Turner, come here. How about a pipe full of PA?
Thanks, but I carry my own Prince Albert smoking tobacco hawk. Say, you know what amazes me? No matter how hot the old summer sun gets, when you buy a PA, when you pack it in your pipe, it's always fresh.
Which means you always get PA's rich, full, natural flavor. Prince Albert has a special way of not only keeping all the flavor nature puts in tobacco, but also bringing it out rich, fine, tasty.
And PA's crimp cut gives you a long, burning, cool, smoking pipe full every time.
It all adds up to pipe smoking comfort. And you fellas who roll your own, Prince Albert gives you the neatest, best tasting making smoke you ever had. Yes, sir, pipe smoking or making man, get comfortable with always fresh, always tasty Prince Albert, America's largest selling smoking tobacco.
It's a natural taste, and that's a test that proves Prince Albert's naturally best. Smoke so cool, more men say, give me mild and mellow PA.
Folks, we're pleased as punch to have one of the really great musical directors with us tonight. A fellow you already know, the president of Cadence Records, Archie Blyer. Give Archie a big hand.
Thank you, Grant. And I'm very happy to be here tonight. We all at Cadence are happy to present the Everly Brothers with a gold record, each of them, which means that their record of Bye Bye Love has passed the 1 million mark. And I would like to add that I'm extremely delighted to be here on the Grand Ole Opry, the nation's #1 country show. And boys, congratulations to both of you, Phil and Don.
Thank you very much, Mr. Brown. We'd like to say that this is going to be a moment that Phil and I will always remember, even when we get kind of old and gray. And we'd like to say thank you very much for all the people that has been responsible for this. And we'd like to do the other side of the record called I Wonder If I Care As Much. I wonder if I care as much as I did before. Last night I cried myself to sleep for the one that makes me weep. I dried my eyes to greet the day and wondered why I do beg. The tears that I have shed by day give relief and wash away the memory of the night before. I wonder if I'll suffer more. I wonder if I care as much as I did before. My pride is made to say forgive and take the blame for what you do. It's your mistakes I'm thinking of. I wonder if I'm still in love. My heart can't thrive on misery. My life, it has no destiny. When things get more than I can bear, I ask myself, do I still care? I wonder if I care as much as I did before.
That was our guests, the Everly Brothers, and they did a wonderful, wonderful job. Well, so let's go way back in the country now and catch up with our five-string banjo friend, Stringbean. Let her go, Chris, buddy.
Hide away down in jail on my knee. Hide away down in jail on my knee. Hide away down in jail on my knee. And ain't gonna be treated this way. Well, feed me on cornbread and beans. Well, feed me on cornbread and beans. Well, feed me on cornbread and beans. And ain't gonna be treated this way.
Take it, String.
Lord, I feel so unnecessary. I lost the only gal I ever had. I lost the only gal I ever had. I lost the only gal I ever had. And ain't gonna be treated this way. I'm going down this road feeling bad. I'm going down this road feeling bad. I'm going down this road feeling bad. And ain't gonna be treated this way.
All right, thank you very much there, Stringbean. That was a fine job. Thank you very much. Well, sir, I guess it's about my time on the program again, and I've got one I'd like to do for you. But before I do, I'd like to say that tomorrow afternoon and evening that the boys and myself and Miss Jean Shepherd will be at Mulberry, Indiana at Shady Acres Park. But right now, thank you very much. We'd like to do our new R.C. Victor record called Dark Moon. dark moon, away up high up in the sky. Oh, tell me why you've lost your splendor. Dark moon, what is the cause your light withdraws? Is it because I've lost my love? Mortals have dreams of love's perfect scheme, but they don't realize that love will sometimes bring a dark moon. Away up high up in the sky. Oh, tell me why you've lost your splendor. Dark moon, what is the cause your light withdraws? Is it because I've lost my love? Mortals have dreams of love's perfect scheme, but they don't realize that love will sometimes bring a dark moon. Away up high up in the sky. Oh, tell me why you've lost your splendor. Dark moon, what is the cause your light withdraws? Is it because I've lost my love? Well, so we've had a fine time visiting with you folks tonight, and we hope that you'll be on hand next week when we come to you calling to you on the old buckboard. At that time, the man in the driver's seat will be Mr. Ernest Hunt. And Ernie brings along next week those good-looking, good-singing Wilburn brothers. Till then, this is Hawkshaw Hawkins saying thanks a lot for everything, and we'll be seeing you next Saturday night on the Grand Ole Opry.
Sure, it's nice to sit back and sort of daydream about all the things you'd like to have, but it's even better to go out and get 'em. Yes, sir, when you get right down to it, most of us want the real thing. And that goes for cigarettes, too. That's why these days you hear so many folks say, have a real cigarette. Have a Camel. You see, no other cigarette brings you the full, rich flavor and smooth mildness of Camel's exclusive blend of costly tobaccos. So, naturally, no other cigarette gives you the same smoking comfort you get out of Camel's. No wonder more people today select Camel's than any other brand. Why not join 'em? Find out for yourself the difference between just smoking and Camel's. So good and mild, the finest taste in smoking. This program is broadcast to our armed forces around the world by Armed Forces Radio Service and was brought to you by WSM, affiliated with the National Broadcasting Company. This is Monitor, the NBC Radio Service.